Alright everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Tim Crosby Jr. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the new Darwin Project update. Now for the 5 of you who don't know, you can find the Darwin Project update in the official Darwin Discord. I'll leave a link down in the description to it, and if you go to their announcement section, you'll see this page that we're looking at now. So we're just going to quickly run through all of the different updates and a couple of the bug fixes and talk about them, and then I want to show you some reactions from other players. Alright, so just going through these balance changes real quickly, they replaced the teleport ability with the turret on jet wings, so no more teleportation for jet wings. Reduced jet wings air dash speed by 15%, they're going to charge it slower. Remove vertical velocity that was stored after the use of jet wings. Activating the jet wings now costs 3% of the total fuel, so I'm guessing that's an increase. They also increased the delay before the fuel starts to refill from 0.3 seconds to 0.5 seconds, so it takes a little bit longer, you won't be able to hover as much. Jetwings air dash fuel now not affected by the fuel efficiency gear upgrade anymore. Jetwings air dash is now going to cost 40% of the fuel bar. This is probably the biggest change. And to help out, they added a visual feedback in Jetwings fuel bar to indicate the minimum fuel required to use that air dash. Another big update that I'm really happy with is when killed, inmates will now drop a minimum of 3 wood. So not only will you get a heal boost from killing your enemy, but you will also be able to stay warm. One change that I'm personally not too happy with is Darwinium and wood dropped by defeated players are now regrouped into a single stack per source. Personally, I like to see all the items and things sprawled out after you kill someone. It's kind of like a satisfying visual effect, but that's gone now. If I had to guess, it was for performance issues, but I didn't notice it. They should have kept it. I'm not quite sure how this is a balancing, but they added a missing visual effects when the headhunter drone was scanning for a clue. Maybe it's easier to detect while fighting, I don't know. I think the only thing that I was ever affected by was the UI issue affecting the show director's safe zone. Other than that, all this other stuff just seems like housekeeping to me, so not that important. Now, because at the time of this recording I only have 17 hours into this game, I don't think that I'm the best person to criticize this update or what's been going on, and I haven't played this game before the full release, so I have no concept of what it was like beforehand or any of that. I just have this simplified version, as people call it. So what I decided to do instead was go around to some of the streamers and some of the people who've been playing this game for a long time and get their reactions as to what they thought about the update and how they think it's going to change things. Now, some people's mics aren't perfect and some people's video was glitchy and it wasn't the most perfect quality. But at the end of the day, you know, you work with what you got, and I think you'll recognize a lot of these names, especially if you've been playing the game for a long time. Some are partners, some aren't, some are just big names in the community. And maybe there's some people you haven't heard of before, so feel free to check them out. I'm going to leave links in the description to everybody's stream. So yeah, if you hear something you like, feel free to check them out. Let's get into the reactions.
To be honest, I don't notice a difference. I don't notice the difference. Like, wings are still just obnoxious to play against, in my opinion. But I'm very biased because I'm kind of a noob. How's that? Oh my god. Great. He's gonna slap me. Yeah, he's gonna slap me. Oh my god, see that fucking... Dude, that dash is the... I hate that. Like, the dash is so toxic, bro. Like, I don't... You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how dude, clip that. That's how I feel about the patch right there. I don't know, dude. I just get clapped. Like, the double hit is so strong. So I don't know if I'm just shit at the game and don't know how to counter it, but there's times where I just feel like I'm useless and helpless.
I've noticed like in circle they're forced to actually play. It's actually kind of nice, but they're not too crazy. Like, it's almost kind of like they seem pretty well balanced at the moment. Like, of course, you know, they can get the jet off, but the whole 5% consumption to where they can do it, and it has to be 40%. So they have to do 40%. They can't teleport anymore. That was pretty big. Balance changes. Added a visual feedback on jet fuel bar to indicate the minimum fuel required for air dash. That's actually pretty cool. jet wings air dash fuel cost is not affected by fuel efficiency gear upgrade anywhere, which is really good. I do like the delay. Like, so the reason why people were able to fly infinitely was just because you'd sit there, fly, go down, fly, go down. Now it went from 0.3 to 0.5. So, and they reduced the air dash speed by 15%. So you can't like go like instead of them doing instant transmission, they have to think about where they're going. Kind of like it's like grapple. Like, it is still annoying that they can dash at you, but the speed's been reduced, and they have to see. They have to watch out for their fuel, which is really good. I actually kind of like it. I think it's pretty good. I will tell you this, from somebody that has played a ton of grapple, I tried to play wings. Like, the thing with wings is, like, I would always dash over everybody, so I wasn't necessarily really good at it, but there was some people that were extremely strong with it.
The new patch is pretty good. The wings are still OP in my opinion. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, but they're still extremely oppressive. The wings are OP because they have the dash. Like, I don't really know how you nerf it correctly. Because if you take away the dashes, then jetpack sucks. But it's literally free damage, you know, because it's so fast. I think you have to make it slower. I think that's how you nerf it. I do think it's more balanced than before. I really enjoy the quality of life changes, as in the wood for every kill, and all the materials are stacked into stacks. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think the wing, like, the balancing's good. I'm not going to judge too much yet because I only played one game as wings. I don't really like the jet wings much, like as playing as them. Not because they were OP, just because I prefer the grapple and the headhunter. I played as wings against grapple. Sorry, I played as wings against bird hunter. Headhunter. I felt like early game it was still really strong, the wings. Then I fought a grapple not long after, so he hadn't upgraded much. I hadn't upgraded anything. He won, but the fight felt more balanced, at least against the grapple. So I feel like it's probably in a good place now. It might not stay exactly like that, but it seemed like it was at least better. You know, it's good. It's a good thing. It's definitely better.
I like that. It's decent. Like, okay, so compared to last time they released this game in beta, quote unquote, or whatever the fuck case may be, and they did updates, their updates were like 25% useful and 75% harmful. And now I see that they've slowed down as far as changing the game entirely, and they just kind of like, all right, this is what's going to be like. We're going to adjust it here, we're going to adjust it here, and we're going to see where it goes, you know. And I like that. With jetpacks, they heavily reduced a lot of shit, it looks like to me. So I think that's good. I think that's hella good. I think that's going to be useful long run. It's going to give the Pro League something to work towards and to look forward to for future updates, because they know that they're going in the right direction. When you're confident in your developers for making a good, competent game, you know what I mean? That's like the best feeling in the world as a pro gamer, you know? So, I don't know.
We started streaming before that happened, and honestly, I was actually surprised that it was only down for a couple minutes, the servers. Like, the patch was really quick, and I mean, I think it's decent. I like the jetpack, so I wasn't excited about the new nerf, but I'm okay with it. I just had one game with it since the new patch, and it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I even said to people, I was like, when they nerf this, they're going to do something that makes it so that you can't burst when you're low-ish. And I think that was a good balance. I'm not even upset about it. I'm like, that's a good balance. I don't think taking teleport out was smart, though. Just because teleport, quite frankly, makes a ton of sense with this class. But that's just me. I don't like using teleport to travel unless I'm chasing someone or if I'm doing like an axe hit, you know what I mean? So that's just me. Yeah, I'm liking it so far, but like I said, I don't really know what else is in the new patch. I didn't read any notes. I've been playing during it, before and after the patch launch. But yeah, I think it's balanced. I think it's balanced in the sense that the really good people with jetpack were doing a lot more of those like late, like a lot of people were doing bursts when they only had like a tiny bit of the bar left, you know what I mean? a lot of the good players, and that's going to take that away now. So I think that's a good balance.
How are you liking the balance changes? Wings still OP? The new patch going to change anything? I haven't actually come across Wings at the moment, really. I never really played the Wings class because, let's be honest, it's OP. And I don't really want to win using a class that's OP. I like the idea of winning games with a lesser class.
4 zones remaining.
And I don't think they'd really change much with the Wings, disappointingly. They just changed their ability. So, like, they can now craft a turret, which hiccups. Which I think is a good thing, that it's just the turret they can craft now, because that will mean that they have to be stationary for a little bit of time, which gives you a hit, I guess. But is it enough? No. No, it's not. The Headhunter class, like Crumpet quite rightly pointed out, should probably get a turret. Not a turret, the teleport, because it needs the mobility. Definitely needs the mobility. And I also personally think that the Headhunter class should be absolutely immune to Blood Moon. I don't think Blood Moon should affect the Headhunter class. I think that should be something within the Headhunter. Because you're a hunter. You can go invisible. You know, you're supposed to be stealthy. And Blood Moon just kind of removes all of the abilities, really. I just think that'd be a good move. I could be wrong. You're probably all in chat going, no, Smacker, you don't know what the fuck you're on about. You're an idiot. Well, I'm sorry.
I don't know, like, how I can explain it. The Wings got nerfed pretty well, I think. They can't boost. It's like old stamina. It's nice. It's really nice.
Cat wings. Parabola. We got lockdown.
Good, great contribution. Dude, I'm not good at explaining shit, dude. I'm really not. My bad, dude.
Project.
Is about to begin.
But yeah, man. I'm sorry. You're putting it in anyways? That's funny.
How are you liking the new patch? Wings are not OP anymore. Definitely no. But it's okay. It's okay. I've seen worse patches, to be honest. Like this was needed. Maybe not in the extent that they released this. Hey, I can hear you everywhere, so I gotta fight you now. I hope you don't mind. I know
I was having that bug too.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Sorry. No. I gotta kill you. I gotta kill. No.
Wings are still the strongest. I don't know. I think they still need to be touched a bit. I like the loot being put together, and I like the 3 kills at minimum for every kill you get.
The Darwin project is not a conspiracy.
Like the big things.
Look at it. You're not on his ass.
How are you liking the new patch? More or less balanced? Wings still OP? Anything changed? I think the wings are not as OP. I mean, there's less fuel. There's no teleport. It just makes it so that you can't just fly around everywhere during every fight and smash down or get off arrow shots. I think it's awesome. Props to them for it. I do think the teleport didn't need to go, but I think with having the fuel not being used as much as it was and people being able to use the teleport with a pretty low cooldown, I think that was a big part of the problem. So I personally feel like they could have kept the teleport, but like raised the cooldown for it.
Alright, so that's pretty much everyone's reaction to the update and what they think about the balance changes. There was a little funny bit here from Killfuller that I'm going to leave here at the end, but if you want to see my stream or anything like that, links are of course in the description below underneath everyone else's. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Adios.
Removed the vertical velocity that was stored after the use of the jet wings. Activating the jet wings now costs 3% of the total fuel. What did it cost before? They needed to have comparisons here, man. Whoever did this fucking shit sucks, because like I need comparisons, guys. I'm also very critical, but I a lot of people like comparisons. They like, okay, what the fuck, what did did it do? You know, like what the, you know what I mean? Like what was the it reduced jet wings air dash speed by 15%. I mean, what is it now? You know, like I don't understand. Like, come on, guys. All right, increase the delay before the fuel start to refuel from. Oh, you want to do it right here? What? Okay. What?